Hi, welcome to my latest video. This video is about how to turn a negative into a positive. Now, it may seem like a difficult task turning a negative into a positive. We can all sort of like go to work, or we can be in a relationship or anything like that. An interaction which may lead to us feeling quite negative inside, not feeling great. A feeling where the adrenaline's flowing, your mind and body are tense, and you don't quite know where to go with it. Do you react, or do you just internalize it? Now both can be kind of counterproductive, really, because internalizing it too much can lead to raised cortisol, glucose levels. The typical stress response, really. Once your glucose and your cortisol levels are activated, your blood pressure goes up, and if it remains up for quite some time, over time you're gonna cause some substantial injury to various different organs in your body. And there's also your mind to think about as well. You run on like emotional energy, especially when you're at work, especially when you're interacting with different kind of people. Obviously, be it in relationships, be it in interacting with people on a day-to-day basis. And you have only so much reserves of emotional energy really to give in one day. And when the tank starts getting a little bit empty, that's when your sleep starts getting affected. You want to be snacking on sugary rubbish, and a negative loop appears in your mind, where it goes over the event again and again and again, and you start ruminating. Now, this is one of the quickest ways to use up emotional energy, and not for the better, really. And there are better ways to deal with this, as I will explain right now. Now, a great way of de-stressing, particularly after a stressful event, is to exercise. It could be any particular form of exercise. Even like walking, as I've mentioned in previous videos, running, bit of yoga, any form of exercise, anything that clears the system of cortisol, that clears the pipes, the internal pipes, your arteries, and gets that circulation going, and gets your endorphins pumping in your brain, increasing your dopamine, encouraging serotonin levels in your brain. And this is one of the best ways to combat stress there is. It'll keep you young, it'll keep you supple, it'll keep your mind active, and it'll encourage you to then, be able to get through conflict in any kind of given situation, and know that you have methods in order to kind of like diffuse it, which is always a great thing. Highly recommend a book by an author called Jeff Thompson, a fantastic guy, a brilliant author. Got quite a few of his books. So this particular book's called Entitled Chapter, and it goes in depth into various different ways of combating stress, and on what happens if you don't address stress levels and what it can do to your mind and body, and great ways in order to make stress work for you, in order for it to benefit you as opposed to destroying you. It's always good to have books at your disposal in order to just give you that sort of like a clear roadmap. I'm sure we're all sick of hearing that word the last couple of months. A clear roadmap, I'll say it again, in order to combat stress and to live, a more healthier life, both mentally and physically. Because the fitter you are physically, obviously you can think better, and vice versa. They both work in unison, both the mind and the body. And also try and study meditation. Now, meditation is not for everybody. In our fast-paced lifestyle that we lead today, it's quite a discipline in order to sit for, say, 15, 20, 30 minutes, or even up to an hour, and stay there, just observing the breath and observing the thoughts that go in and out of your mind. But it is an option, and with regulating your breathing, you naturally bring down your cortisol levels by stimulating your parasympathetic nervous system and just kind of reducing your heart rate, reducing your adrenaline. It's a great feeling, and often if you've had a busy day at work, sit down and do this for 15 minutes and you'll also find that you sleep loads better, and obviously this will then benefit you. So I hope you enjoyed this quick video. It's vitally important that we address stress, especially in the situation we're all currently in, which hopefully we'll all be coming out of very soon. So if you want to engage in some meditation practice with me, I'll leave the details and the links below. And have a great day, stay positive, stay alert, and have a good one.